The Mandela Effect, Iceberg, Explained by SourceBrew. Let's roll it.
Okay,
Let's play.
so the Mandela effect. You remember?
Okay, I'm sorry to pause for a bit of context. I fucking hate the Mandela Effect. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating how many people wholeheartedly buy into it. It's so much easier an explanation that just like, you just misremembered something.
The idea of shared false memories. Because maybe you could write this off as just something that you thought was odd.
Okay, I like the idea that the Mandela Effect is shared false memories. However, there is like a subsect of people who have like spun off from that, and they're like, no, I can never be wrong. I can't be wrong. It's impossible. No.
That idea is called the Mandela effect. The concept of shared false memories, which have many different explanations. From parallel and alternate universes to social and cognitive reinforcement of alleged and incorrect detail.
Option B there, the one that they just presented. Yes. Yeah, you just fucking misremembered something. And it's just easy to do that because it's a small little detail. You thought Curious George had a tail because monkeys usually have tails.
We start from the most well-known cases and get down to the more weird and uncanny ones. So without further delay, let's jump into the Mandela
What is an
effect.
uncanny
Iceberg.
Mandela effect? I thought people had two penises.
Nelson Mandela died in prison.
Ooh, hold on. Crazy. Turning is so close.
Died
It all
in
looks like
prison.
one word.
The former president of South Africa and activist Nelson Mandela died in prison sometime in the 80s.
But he didn't. Am I the only person who watched the Nelson Mandela movie in school? Am I the only person ever? Maybe that's what saved me from falling into this, like, Mandela effect trap. I knew that he wasn't dead until he died. I was on my way to Niagara Falls. I remember I was in a McDonald's, and I saw it on the TV, on the news. I was like, holy shit, Nelson Mandela died. And I remembered watching a movie about him in school. So, was I the only person who ever watched that movie or, like, paid attention? Because he didn't fucking die at the end of it. The Morgan Freeman one. Invictus? Is that what it's called? It's a really good movie. He didn't die at the end of it. I'm confused how people ever fucking
When
believe
in
it.
fact,
Starts with him getting out of prison. 2009? When did the Mandela Effect start? Mandela Effect was coined in 2010. Dude, come on.
robber emoji.
Huh?
In this case, it relates to a robber emoji that many people remember vividly.
What?
Even giving descriptions and artist renditions of what it looked like. And for me, I can't really say I remember this.
No.
But it does look like an emoji that could exist.
Well,
But
no shit. You can fucking make anything into an emoji. Are you stupid? Like, yeah. Yeah, it looks like an emoji that could exist. It's just like an emoji with more shit on top of it. It's very interesting, too, because, like, you can see that this guy remembers a very different emoji than this person here. But for some reason, the emoji existed, and both of those people are super convinced of it, but how the fuck do they reconcile that they looked two completely different emojis?
like
Another
using the
Mandela
money bag
effect?
to
He's
show
actually from a
this
different
it's definitely
universe.
Interesting. Elementary, my dear Watson. So this one's pretty simple and a little different because the quote,
Fewer,
elementary,
forward.
my dear Watson, was not in any of the original books written by Arthur Doyle. However, it is actually what was said in the movies, and is the actual origin of this quote. So less of a Mandela effect situation, and
So why is
more
it on
just
here?
something that didn't come from the original source material.
So why is it on here? This isn't... No, that's not a Mandela effect. They just added more to the lore. He just says that now. That's not a Mandela effect. He does say that. And he said it in the original movies and like in further publications. It says it in the show. There's a show titled Elementary.
Tinkerbell writing the Disney logo.
Never wrote it.
Bruh, no way this didn't happen. I watched way
She did on the didn't she do it on the like the DVD menu sometimes?
too many DVDs when I was a kid with this exact animation for
Not
it not
this
to
one,
exist.
but it was like
No way. I
it was
can
like the
vividly
trailers.
remember it. Like I can play it back in my head. There's even been some recreations of it that look pretty faithful to what I and a lot of others can remember, but apparently it never happened. Specifically the intro with the blue background and the white castle. pretty crazy stuff.
No, I feel like I remember it looking... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... Let me see if I can find it. This. This is what I'm thinking of. This is what I'm thinking of. I don't remember Tinkerbell ever being near this logo. She wouldn't come within a fucking 100 feet of it. I think she's, like, registered on some sort of list. She can't be near the castle. This is a better example, because I wasn't 7 years old in 2014. But, like, this is how Tinkerbell was in my Disney logos. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get a fucking claim. Am I the only one who remembers that the world used to be more brighter? Is it just me, or is Gum getting mintier lately? Why, though? Is it like the same actor?
Scarecrow
Or...
gun.
What?
This is a very popular Mandela effect.
Why? Why the fuck would the Scarecrow have a gun? Are you stupid?
Because it surrounds
Okay.
one of the most famous films of all time. And it's quite the shocking twist, as a lot of us
Shockingly, the Scarecrow didn't have a gun in The Wizard of Oz.
remember this movie as just a wholesome musical adventure. But tell me, did you remember Scarecrow having a gun? No? Neither did I, or basically anyone for the most part.
He had a
He,
gun?
for some reason, has some sort of
What?
There's a
Okay, this is... I'm the victim here? What? What? There's no fucking way. I'm not seeing a single picture here with him with a gun. Where does he have a gun? Did he have a gun in just one single scene? He just wasn't, like, packing the whole time? Oh, yeah, of course, I forgot. I forgot about this scene. I forgot about... This was one frame of the movie. It just cut to this.
First of all, it's such an old film that some of the restored versions actually lose quite a bit of detail, and it would honestly be hard to tell what Scarecrow was holding in this scene.
It's such
for
a
some
small
versions.
pistol, too. His finger doesn't
Also,
even
this
fit
scene
in
in
there.
particular is actually said to be cut from a lot of versions of the film as well, which could also explain why some
Oh,
people
maybe I just have never seen this scene before, ever. They didn't even say what scene it was.
ChickfilA.
What is the ChickfilA?
Familiar with the fast food chain known for their chicken sandwiches, ChickfilA? Well, how do you remember it being spelled? Like this,
Well, the first one's sheep.
or this? Well, many people don't remember there being a K at the end of chick, but
Isn't C-H-I-C sheep?
Chic.
Yeah. C-H-I-C is sheep.
Chic. Chic.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. It's like a Swedish person said. Chick-fil-A.
with Chick-fil-A themselves even weighing in on it, stating that it is the only correct way of spelling it.
Yeah. Because C-H-I-C doesn't spell chick.
Chartreuse is a pink color, and as to why some people believed it to be a pink or a red color, there is also another color called puce, which is actually like a dark red or a brownish
So this is
purple.
just people not knowing
Also,
what a
it's
color is?
possible that since it's from a liquor, they might associate that color with more of like a red wine potentially, but I'm not really too sure with this one.
It's just people
that
not knowing
color.
what the color chartreuse is. If I fucking ask you what mauve is, it's not a Mandela effect if you just list blue. We're using the term Mandela effect very loosely here. Oh shit. No. Chartreuse was purple in my universe.
Coke Zero brand. Okay, so I think this one
Coke
can be
Zero
explained
doesn't
away,
exist.
but still, you might be surprised to hear at first that there is no such thing as Coke Zero. Like, you won't find a bottle or can that says that, but there is a Coca-Cola Zero.
Are you fucking
So-
stupid? Are you serious? Dude, none of them say Coke. The company's called Coca-Cola. Okay. I'm done with this video. This is fucking ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding me? Cherry Coca-Cola. Cherry Coca-Cola. Vanilla Coca-Cola. Vanilla Coca-Cola. Vanilla Coca-Cola. Diet Coca-Cola. I think is the only one that says Coke. Diet Coke, maybe? Yeah, Diet Coke. That is the only one that says it. It's the only one. It is only Diet Coke. I knew that off the fucking dome. I don't even drink Diet Coke. And I knew That was the only one. Fucking called Diet Coke. Cause it's Coca-Cola. It's the Coca-Cola company. Fuck it, let's do a random flavor. Raspberry. I spelled raspberry wrong. Wow, look at that. Raspberry Coca-Cola. What is this? Spice. Wow, look at that. Coca-Cola. 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 It's everywhere. It's every fucking where. It's Coca-Cola. Why on fucking earth?
Okay, so I think this one can be explained away. But still, you might be surprised to hear at first that there is no such thing as Coke Zero. Like, you
No
won't find a
shit.
bottle or can that says that.
This
But
is
there
not a
Coca-Cola
Mandela
Zero,
effect.
even though many think they can recall.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna close this video.